Hi there, my name is Rudolph. I'm actually the author of the Gooseberry Science and Education Videos channel. I do this as a part-time hobby. I'm a full-time lecturer at university. I teach environmental sciences. So my reason for creating these videos are that I want to share the information. I have a number of students in class, but having created the content and putting it on YouTube actually gives me a much wider reach that I can reach people with. We obviously base this on actual science, and when I create the videos, I try to stick to the fields I'm familiar with, although it's grown over the years. And then why a lot of people ask me why I actually create videos using AI. I get a lot of comments about this. Now, I'm not an illustrator or animator, so having to create these videos from scratch, firstly, would be impossible. But even if I had the creative ability or technical ability to do this from scratch, it would take me a week to produce a single video. Whereas if I use tools that use AI to do this, I can do it in 10 or 15 minutes. So that's the big difference. I have a paid subscription to Microsoft Office 365. I have another paid subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud that I often use for this. And then out of my own pocket, I pay for for Google AI Pro plan, which includes NotebookLM and Gemini. Most of the research I do in NotebookLM. So let me just explain the difference between this and a general AI like ChatGPT from OpenAI. A lot of these models are trained on data, so they have a massive database from where they actually get answers to whatever you ask. All right, but NotebookLM is different because you effectively train the model based on your own sources. So I will upload websites, videos, PDF documents, and it will actually use that to train a notebook that can give me direct answers from the notes. It's similar to other AIs like Microsoft's Copilot, which can do the same on Office documents, but it's got a rich feature set, one of which is producing these explainer videos that I think you can agree are very good. They're very well narrated, the scripting is excellent, storylines make sense, and then obviously there is you can tailor make the type of animation that it uses, and they're very eye-catching. So that is why I use these tools. So instead of going to the hassle of trying to animate this in Illustrator and trying to edit the videos and stitching them together in Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro or even Davinci Resolve, I just use the AI to do it for me. A lot of these clips are very short, but there might be 20 scene changes per minute. A lot of little editing things that will take forever. Look, hats off to the channels that still do this by hand, but I don't know if you realize they have entire studios. Kurzgesagt is one of those infographic shows. I've watched these forever and I love them, but I just cannot compete, and I don't try to compete. My idea is not to grow a channel into a behemoth that they are. There's no way I can even compete with them. So what I do is, at the level that I can produce, I do produce. And I try to put it out there because for me it's about the science and the education and teaching people something interesting. All right, the new NotebookLM has got a nice feature in there. It's called Shorts, and it allows me to create vertical short contents that they call it doom scrolling, but educational. So whenever you're browsing through Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, these videos can come up and you can do a bit of micro learning. So say 60 seconds of quantum physics or something like that. It's also interesting with dynamic cinematic video, far better than I would be able to produce on my own. So that's the reason I use AI. I am the face behind this. I don't show my face. I've been considering creating a digital avatar. A lot of people watch channels where they think they're watching real people, but in fact, those are also avatars. It's just the way filmmaking is, the direction it's going. All right, so bear with me. I'm trying to produce good content. In the comment section, give me an idea of what you want to see next. What I produce is interesting to myself. I base it on a lot of ebooks I have access to at university. So I have a library of thousands of ebooks for our library services that I use. I also have access to journal articles by Elsevier and a few others, PubMed and etc., although I'm not in that field. And I actually draw those into a lot of the videos where normally, because you don't have access to the paywall, you won't be able to access. So let me know how I can improve this. I'm going to upload this video now, and hopefully we can take this journey together. I really want to educate people. I feel that's my mission in life. I was a born educator, and literally when I put down this video, I'm going to continue teaching my own students. So bear with me, and see you in the next one.